Hello everyone, Dr. Victoria Scarborough here speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. I want to do a card reading on the January 6th commission. Kevin McCarthy has forwarded five names, 4 men, 1 woman, and of course of those 5 he did include Jim Jordan, nobody's favorite, bombastic, hypocrite. How do you really feel? How do you really feel about this guy? You know, sometimes you listen to people and you're like, will you just shut the F up, right? I mean, I probably said that many times during the four long and arduous years of the 45th reign, as it were. And then, of course, we had all the fun with Benghazi with this cracker. So I will stop calling him names now, and I will be much more genteel and balanced and centered and non-judgmental. So let's see if these 5 are going to be accepted by... Well, let's look at the commission. Let's look at the commission. Of course, Liz Cheney is on it, which, you know, I think might have a few Republicans shaking in their boots. Okay, let's see what's going on here. We have the Strength card. So, this is a situation in which this has to happen. The Strength card, as is the energy of balance. It's the energy of as you sow, so shall you reap. There's a karmic necessity, really, I think, with this Strength card here, in the sign, and of course it is also it's associated with the sign of Leo, which is ruled by the sun and all about illumination. So this is about illuminating all the dark places. Let's see what's crossing that. We have the Son of Pentacles. I think the Son of Pentacles simply is, how do we expose what needs to be exposed without disrupting while keeping a certain sense of stability as we move through this, right? Let's see what's at the root. Judgment, yes. So getting down, dispelling the darkness, bringing the light in, bringing the truth. Judgment is falling upon this situation. So this is definitely a potent and important moment in the history of the U.S. And in the past, we have the 6 of Pentacles. I kind of see the 6 of Pentacles as a certain amount of actually bipartisanship, right? But that was the past. It was like this even sort of, almost in a way, as long as both parties were being paid, so to speak, in whatever that means, things were sort of on an even keel. That was the past. In the sky, we have the Emperor. So that's about agency. It's about dominion. It's about, really, the Emperor often can be a law and order card. There's a certain amount of order there. But I almost feel in this card, the first thing that came to me was this is an evaluation of the actual president, President Trump, right? Ex-President Trump, as opposed to the president now. It's as if his reign, in a way, is being looked at. I don't know if you noticed, but there's an eclipse there. There's an eclipse next to that tree. So I believe something is going to be revealed. And we have the Empress, the High Priestess, in the immediate future. This is, of course, Nancy Pelosi in her realm of decision maker, right? But this is also secrets, secrets. So, um, an examination, perhaps, right? An examination of the secrets, an examination of what has previously been hidden, how it's seen from the outside, the sun. Everything is going to be exposed. The domestic situation, we have the Father of Swords. So this is justice. Um, Justice in the house. Hopes and fears, the Nine of Wands. Um, there's this resiliency to the Nine of Wands. There's a sort of never say die kind of energy, and I think it's a hope, not a fear. Although I guess for some it could be a fear, right? And then we have the Hermit. The Hermit. Um, that is wisdom and shining the light, but from a place of deep introspection. So, as far as the commission itself, these are all very, very powerful cards. So, it does look like things are going to be revealed. Now, the question is, will she agree to the 5 people that McCarthy has chosen? Will she agree to the 5 people that McCarthy has chosen? So we'll pull some cards on that. First card up is the Three of Pentacles. My first thought is she's going to pick 3 of them. 3 of the people. Let's continue. Death. So certainly there's going to be a change in the people that he selected. Fox in the hen house. Yeah, I feel like this is Jordan. This is Jordan. He's out. Jordan is out. And then we have 4 here. So I think perhaps 3 she's relatively pleased with. 1 is a definite no, and then the other 4 are here. I don't think voting against the Biden that what exactly, how is it described? Objection to Biden's to Biden's thing is going to be enough to disqualify you. I think really the only thing that's going to disqualify you is if you're a complete and utter ass. And as far as I can tell, that would describe Jordan. That would definitely describe Jordan. So that's my feeling. I feel like she likes 3 of them. She will take 4 of them, but I think Jordan is out on his butt. And if he's not, I'm not one to tell Nancy Pelosi what to do because she doesn't listen to anybody but herself anyway, which is, her thing. It's worked for her so far. I'm not sure it's always worked for us, but it's worked for her so far. And but I think Jordan is not going to be one of the people. So it'll be interesting to see. That's going to be a big kerfuffle, right? That's going to be a point of the Republican what is this, the Tea Party. I almost called them the Tea Baggers, which is bad. Don't say that. The Tea Party, they're going to start screaming because that's what they like to do. Okay, so that's what it looks like. This commission is definitely on. It's definitely going to illuminate some pretty big. It's going to illuminate some pretty big issues. Will everybody come to justice? Let me ask that question. I'm going to use the Arcanum deck for this. Will people involved be brought to justice? Will they be brought to justice? It's interesting. I don't know how long this commission is going to take, but, we are in the middle of our Pluto return as a country. And the exact Pluto conjunctions occur next year. next year and the next year. So next year and then once in the beginning of 2023. Um, but it is interesting that this commission will probably, I don't know how long it's going to take, but it'll probably take a while um, to do what needs to be done for this. So, um, it may come to fruition during that period of time when we are having our actual Pluto on Pluto conjunction. So, all right, will they find the Queen of um, Pentacles? Looks to me like they're gonna follow the money. They're gonna find connections to money here. The Fool. They're gonna be in uncharted territory here. The Seven of Cups. This is a card of delusion and illusion. So there's gonna be, it's very interesting. But if you look at this card, the woman, although she's quite young, resembles Nancy Pelosi, doesn't it? Isn't that funny? I've never noticed that before. At least her hairdo. There's that Three of Pentacles again. Of course, the Three of Pentacles in this and in the last reading could be that sort of dark money connection. But I don't always read it as dark money. I read it as people who are really good at what they do working together. And there's that three again. So there's going to be... Let's continue. And then the Two of Swords. I feel as though they are going to reveal some things, but there may be other things that they don't quite reveal. In a way, it's sort of like the 9/11 Commission. They revealed a lot of things, but there were a lot of things left unlooked at for whatever reason. And so you will get a sacrificial lamb here. Somebody will go down for this. But I think that there's, for those people who, the money behind this insurrection, we may not fully see that. It may be a power play. It may be a necessity to hide some of that so that the either because if you're in power in Washington, you're going to be connected to big money. And so no matter what side you're on, that's just the way, that's the nature of politics in America. Of course, which needs to end, and we need to take money out of politics. That would, all this dark money and stuff, it's ridiculous. It's just freaking ridiculous. And of course that is, we'll see. We'll see about that. I mean, I certainly love to see it, but I feel as though it's not going to be as satisfying as we want it to be, but it will bring a certain amount of healing. The fact that it's being looked into, the fact that there are going to be people who are held accountable, but in no way, shape, or form do I think this is going to clear things up completely. There's just too much invested on both sides of the aisle, I think. But it is going to be successful. Things are going to get illuminated. We are going to be, maybe the lesser functionaries, the people who are actually very much part of it and very public, the people that they're pointing out, the Bobbitts and the guy who was, I forget his name, I think it's Thompson, but I could be totally wrong, so I apologize to anyone named Thompson. Um, the guy who actually said, you know, today we're gonna take back America, whatever the hell he said before Trump got on. So I think those people are probably may just even be asked to leave. Um, I'm not sure that they're gonna go as far as to call them seditionists or anything like that, but I don't know. So I do know that it's a good thing. I do know that there's gonna be exposure here. I don't think we're gonna get the whole story. I don't think we're gonna get who was really behind it, at least from these cards. Um, but I don't think Jim Jordan is going to be part of the party, and that's great as far as I'm concerned. So that's what it looks like to me. I hope you enjoyed that reading. Like and subscribe. And I will see you again for another. I know I don't do a lot of these political readings anymore, but I will get back into the habit now that my life has opened up a little bit and I have a little more time. So, all right, guys, have yourself a great day. Love you. Namaste.